Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, the background is a bit different. I'm actually making a video in my boy's room. As you can see, the duvet cover has got cars on it. So yeah, I thought I'll rather do the video here because there's just better light coming in. So anyway, in today's video I'm going to show you how I color my locks at home. Yes, I don't do it at the salon. I prefer doing it at home. So I just want to put a disclaimer to say that I'm not a professional hairstylist. I'm not a color expert. This is just what I do when I'm at home. And I mean, I've used the box dye many times and I haven't had any issues. But I want to say, if this is the first time that you are thinking of coloring your hair, it's best that you seek professional advice from a professional hairstylist. Or you can do the patch test, which they recommend on the box. They show you what you need to do for the patch test, just to see if you're allergic to the to the dye or not. So I use the Garnier Nutrisse Creme, which is this box. So I've used it a lot of times and I haven't had any issues and I really like it. The color that I chose for today's dye is Rich Auburn, and what I like about Nutrisse Creme is that it says it's got 100% gray coverage. And the reason I'm actually dyeing my locks is because I'm long overdue for a hair dye. As you can see, I have a lot of gray, especially here in the center, right here in the front. So I do want to cover that up, and I don't want to go for a drastic color. I just want to lift the color that I already have, just to make it more fresh and to make it more vibrant. So if you want to see how I do it, stay tuned and I'll get right into it. Okay, so what I've done is I've put my hair down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate my locks into two big sections, so then that helps to make it easy for me to apply the dye. And I also forgot to mention that if you're gonna dye your hair, it's just best to always wear like an old t-shirt that if the dye drips on it, that it doesn't matter. So I always wear just like a black t-shirt, so that you can't see the dye very easily. Or you can just also put on an old towel, so that will also help as well. So I just do the two big sections just like that. And then also what I do is I do apply Vaseline. So I'll apply Vaseline around my edges, so along my forehead, around my ears, and at the nape of my neck. This is just to help to prevent actually the dye from staining my forehead and from staining my ears. But if dye does land up on your neck, on your forehead, it's okay, because it will wash off. So it's not like it's permanent on your skin, but it's just always easier just to put Vaseline. So you just put all around. So not a lot, just a little bit. So just around your ears, towards the back. So that works very well. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna now read the instructions in the box, and then I'm gonna start mixing everything, and then I'm gonna put on my gloves that comes with the box, and then I'll start applying the dye. Okay, I've finished mixing up the mixture as per the instructions, so I'm ready now to dye my locks. So I just snap off this part like so, and then what I do is then I just undo one of the sections that I'm gonna start with. So just do that, and as you can see I have my gloves just to protect my hands. And then what I do is I start on the roots, because obviously that's where it will, because if you start there, it means that the color will stay longer, because you've started by the roots. So I start by the roots, and I want the color to be a lot richer there, and then I'll move down the length of my locks. Okay, so I just look over there, so I just do that. So I just make sure I cover everything. Okay, I'm back, and I've already let the dye sit in my locks for about 25 minutes so about 30 minutes, and then I washed it out. Sorry, I washed it out until the water ran clear, and then I followed with the conditioner, which comes inside the box. So you have to leave the conditioner for about 3 minutes, and then I wash that out. And yeah, so I have the towel wrapped around my locks. So I'm going to show you how the color came out. So let's just undo that. Okay, so this is how the dye looks. As you can see, I feel like certain parts I didn't dye properly, or you know, I didn't put enough dye there, which is fine, which is understandable when you dye in your hair at home, that it won't be 100% perfect. But if you want, you know, all your locks to be completely dyed, then I think it's best if you have it done at a salon, because they're able to dye each individual lock. But I just wanted a color update. I wanted to just make it a bit more vibrant and just to freshen it up. As you can see, the color is not very different from what I had before. So this one is more of a reddish brown. So especially you can see it more on the roots. So there. So in parts of it it's still not colored properly, but that's fine. So yeah, and then the gray that I wanted to hide is also gone as well. So yeah, so this is how it looks like. Obviously it's still wet now, but as it dries then the color will show a lot more. So it is looking a little bit darker now because it's still wet. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, so all in all, I'm happy with my results, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you learned something, and hopefully you guys will try it out if you wanna try do a dye at home. But if ever you're in doubt, the best thing to do is to always go to a hair salon, and then they can do it properly for you. So till the next video, take care.